The gentle patter of rain begins to soften the world around you, a hushed symphony accompanying your steps as you find yourself drawn toward a warmth that seems to emanate from the very heart of the quiet street. Each drop that touches the pavement sends out a tiny, fleeting ripple, mirroring the soft stirrings within you, a quiet anticipation of something truly comforting. The air itself feels different here, a little softer, a little more still, as if holding its breath in gentle reverence for what lies ahead. Ahead, through the gathering dusk, a magnificent old building slowly reveals itself, its grand silhouette outlined against the deepening indigo of the evening sky. It stands with a quiet dignity, its ancient stones whispering tales of countless nights and untold stories. But it is not merely its impressive stature that captures your gaze, it is the soft, golden light that spills from its many windows, painting warm rectangles onto the damp cobblestones below. This light is not harsh or bright, but rather a comforting, buttery glow, like candlelight multiplied, promising solace and quietude within its illuminated embrace. As you draw closer, the subtle, distant hum of the city, which had been a constant, almost imperceptible companion, begins to recede, fading into a gentle whisper, then into a profound stillness. It is as though the very atmosphere around this place absorbs the world's noises, creating a pocket of serene quietude, a sanctuary from the bustling rhythms of life outside. With each unhurried step, the golden glow from the windows grows a little brighter, a little more inviting, pulling you gently forward like a moth to a warm, welcoming flame. You can almost feel the softness of the light as if it were a tangible thing, a warm blanket unfurling itself to greet you. The rain continues its tender dance, streaking the window panes with glistening trails, each droplet catching a tiny spark of that inner golden light, reflecting it back into the deepening twilight. It is a mesmerizing sight, these liquid pearls tracing ephemeral patterns on the glass, hinting at the quiet magic held within. The air, cool and fresh from the rain, carries a faint, earthy scent, mingled with something else, something subtle and comforting, like old paper and polished wood, a scent that whispers of forgotten tales and cherished moments. It's a fragrance that speaks of time and wisdom, of quiet contemplation and endless journeys within the pages of a book. This gentle aroma beckons you closer still, a silent invitation to step out of the evening chill and into the warmth that awaits. You find yourself standing before the grand entrance, a vast, intricately carved wooden door, dark and stately, yet softened by the golden light that bathes it. There is no need to push or pull, the door seems to yield to your presence, slowly, silently swinging inward, as if it has been patiently awaiting your arrival all along. With a soft, almost imperceptible sigh of welcome, the threshold is crossed. The world outside, with its cooling rain and fading light, gently recedes, replaced by an enveloping warmth, a profound quiet, and the soft, golden embrace of an interior bathed in an everlasting, gentle glow. You are here, within the comforting heart of the library, and a deep, peaceful calm begins to settle over you, like the softest of down blankets. Your breathing deepens, each breath a little slower, a little more even, as you allow yourself to sink into this quiet, luminous space. You are here, within the comforting heart of the library, and a deep, peaceful calm begins to settle over you, like the softest of down blankets. Your breathing deepens, each breath a little slower, a little more even, as you allow yourself to sink into this quiet, luminous space. The heavy oak doors have swung silently inward behind you, closing with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh, as if the library itself is drawing a gentle breath, welcoming you further into its embrace. The world outside, with its fleeting worries and hurried pace, has faded away, now just a distant memory, replaced by the hushed warmth and the comforting scent that now surrounds you. It is a fragrance woven from the whispers of aged paper, the gentle perfume of polished wood, and perhaps the faint, sweet memory of forgotten tea leaves steeping in a ceramic cup. This scent wraps around you like an invisible shawl, soft and familiar, inviting you to let go, to simply be. Your footsteps, if you choose to take them, are absorbed by the thick, plush Persian rugs that stretch out before you, their intricate patterns a soft tapestry beneath your feet. Each step feels cushioned and silent, as if you are walking on clouds, or perhaps, on a layer of hushed dreams. There is no need for haste here, no destination to rush towards, only the gentle invitation to wander deeper into this quietude, to explore its tranquil depths at your own unhurried pace. The light within this grand, yet incredibly cozy, library is a soft, diffused glow, emanating from scattered lamps that cast warm, amber pools upon the rich wooden shelves and the spines of countless books. Each lamp seems to hold its own small, gentle secret, illuminating just enough to guide your gaze, but never so brightly as to disturb the profound sense of peace that permeates the air. The light dances gently on the polished surfaces, reflecting back a soft, inviting shimmer that beckons you further inward, deeper into the heart of this quiet sanctuary. As you begin to wander, your eyes, now softened and relaxed, drift over the endless rows of books that line the walls, reaching up towards the high, vaulted ceiling. Each spine holds a story, a world waiting to be discovered, but there is no pressure to choose, no urgency to begin. For now, it is enough to simply observe, to let your gaze float over the titles, some familiar, some wondrously new, like old friends gathered together in a silent, comforting assembly. The sheer volume of knowledge, of imagination, contained within these walls is not overwhelming, but rather, deeply reassuring, a testament to the endless possibilities that lie within the quiet pages. You might find yourself drawn towards a particular section, perhaps where the leather-bound classics reside, their well-worn covers hinting at journeys taken by countless readers before you. Or perhaps your eyes alight upon a collection of forgotten poetry, their lyrical titles whispering promises of gentle verses and quiet contemplation. The air here feels thick with stories, not in a noisy, demanding way, but in a soft, resonant hum, like a distant lullaby, inviting you to simply listen with your heart. The gentle patter of rain against the large window panes adds another layer of serenity to this tranquil scene. It is a soft, rhythmic whisper, a soothing counterpoint to the profound silence within. Each streak of water on the glass is like a delicate brushstroke, blurring the world outside into a soft, impressionistic painting, further enhancing the sense of peaceful enclosure within these walls. You are safe, you are warm, and the gentle world outside is simply a soft, comforting backdrop to your profound peace. You may notice a large, empty leather armchair, positioned perfectly by one of these very windows, inviting you to settle in, to make yourself comfortable. Its worn surface seems to beckon, promising a soft embrace, a place to rest and simply be. For now, you are simply drifting, allowing the quiet beauty of the library to wash over you, each breath a little deeper, each thought a little softer, as you slowly, gently, begin to unwind. The very air around you feels like a soft, warm blanket, wrapping you in its comforting embrace, as you continue to drift, deeper and deeper, into this peaceful, hushed world. As you continue to drift, deeper and deeper, into this peaceful, hushed world, your gaze, soft and unfocused, begins to wander among the quiet giants that stand guard here. Rows upon rows of books, stretching endlessly into the soft shadows, invite your eyes to trace their silent forms. Each spine, a muted whisper of color, from deep forest greens to dusty rose, from rich navy blues to aged parchment yellows, creates a kaleidoscope of gentle hues under the subtle glow of the small, strategically placed lamps. These lights cast a warm, golden embrace upon the shelves, highlighting the delicate textures of old leather, the slight fraying of cloth bindings, and the faint, almost imperceptible shimmer of gold lettering that has softened with the passage of many quiet years. With each slow, unhurried breath, you feel drawn deeper into this silent sanctuary, your eyes now gently tracing the titles, one by one, allowing the quiet stories held within each volume to softly resonate in the stillness of the air. There are tales of faraway lands, whispered between worn pages, and poems that sing of forgotten dreams, their verses nestled within the gentle folds of time. Histories unfold in silent procession, their narratives resting patiently, waiting for a tender touch, a curious glance. And mysteries, too, slumber peacefully, their secrets held close within their bound covers, all contributing to the profound sense of calm that settles around you, a calm as deep and as vast as the quiet ocean on a moonless night. The air itself feels still and peaceful, a soft, undisturbed blanket that wraps around you, carrying the faint, comforting scent of old paper and aged wood. It is a scent that speaks of countless hours spent in quiet contemplation, of gentle turning pages, and of the soft whisper of stories being absorbed into the very fabric of this tranquil space. There is no urgency here, no need to rush, no expectation to understand or to remember. You are simply observing, simply existing within this gentle embrace, allowing your senses to slowly, softly absorb the quiet beauty that surrounds you. Your gaze drifts from a shelf of towering encyclopedias, their uniform spines suggesting a world of ordered knowledge, to a collection of delicate poetry books, their covers adorned with faded illustrations, hinting at lyrical whispers within. Each book seems to hold a unique energy, a quiet hum of untold narratives, yet all blend seamlessly into the overarching sense of peace that pervades this library. You notice the subtle variations in height and width, the way some books lean ever so slightly against their neighbors, like old friends sharing a secret. Some spines are smooth and unblemished, while others bear the gentle marks of time, a faint scratch, a softened corner, each telling its own silent story of journeys taken and hands that have held them. You do not need to read the words to feel their presence, their gentle weight of wisdom and imagination. The very existence of these volumes, standing in quiet dignity, is enough to fill the space with a profound sense of comfort. It is as if the collective consciousness of all the stories ever told, all the knowledge ever gathered, and all the dreams ever dreamt, has coalesced into this tranquil atmosphere, creating a haven of profound serenity. And as your eyes continue to softly wander amongst the shelves, feeling the quiet stories held within each volume, the air remains still and peaceful, a gentle lullaby for your drifting mind, carrying you further and further into a state of deep, undisturbed calm. Each moment here is a soft breath, a gentle sigh, a quiet surrender to the enveloping peace, as you continue to feel the quiet stories held within each volume, the air still and peaceful, allowing yourself to slowly, gently, drift. And as you drift, you find yourself drawn, ever so gently, towards a secluded nook, a quiet alcove tucked away in the deepest part of this magnificent library. It's as if a soft, unseen hand guides you, leading you to a place of perfect tranquility, a haven just for you. The air here feels even softer, a little warmer, as if it has been waiting patiently for your arrival. Before you, by a tall, elegant window that reaches almost to the ceiling, stands an empty leather armchair. It beckons with a silent invitation, its rich, dark leather gleaming softly in the muted lamplight, hinting at countless hours of comfortable repose. The cushion looks plump and inviting, promising to cradle you in a tender embrace, a soft landing for your gentle journey. You can almost feel the smooth, cool texture of the leather beneath your fingertips, the way it would yield just slightly to your weight, molding itself to your form. As you approach, the light from a small, shaded lamp nearby casts a warm, golden glow upon the armchair, highlighting the subtle sheen of its well-worn surface. It's not a new chair, but one that has been loved and used, its slight indentations telling tales of countless readers who have found solace within its embrace. There's a quiet history in its very fibers, a gentle whisper of stories shared and dreams dreamt within its comforting folds. You settle in, slowly, deliberately, allowing your body to sink into the plush softness of the armchair. The leather sighs beneath you, a soft, almost imperceptible sound, as if welcoming you home. It cradles you perfectly, supporting your back, your arms, your head, holding you in a gentle, secure hug. A sense of profound comfort washes over you, a feeling of being utterly at ease, completely safe, and wonderfully still. The soft fabric against your skin feels like a gentle caress, a tender reassurance that all is well, that there is nothing left to do but simply be. Outside the tall window, the world beyond begins to soften, to blur into a gentle hush. A subtle change in the atmosphere, almost imperceptible at first, begins to unfold. A gentle, almost imperceptible rain begins to fall. It's not a harsh, driving rain, but a soft, tender whisper against the glass, a delicate patter that barely registers, yet adds another layer to the library's deep calm. Each tiny droplet streaks the glass, creating shimmering, ephemeral patterns that catch the dim light, dancing for a fleeting moment before disappearing, only to be replaced by another. The rhythmic whisper of the rain becomes a soothing, constant companion, a soft, natural melody that harmonizes perfectly with the stillness within the library. It's a lullaby, sung by nature itself, a gentle accompaniment to the quiet stories held within the countless books that surround you. The sound is so soft, so subtle, that it almost feels like a part of your own breath, a gentle rhythm that encourages your own breathing to slow, to deepen, to become effortlessly calm. You feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, a steady, unhurried rhythm that mirrors the quiet falling of the rain. Each breath in is light, effortless, and each breath out carries away any lingering trace of tension, any whisper of worry, leaving you feeling lighter, freer, more completely at peace. The armchair holds you, the rain whispers to you, and the quiet of the library enfolds you, creating a perfect sanctuary, a haven of tranquility where time seems to slow, to stretch, to become an endless, peaceful moment. You are simply here, held within this gentle space, surrounded by quiet stories and the softest sounds, drifting deeper into serenity. The soft glow of the lamp beside you continues its gentle embrace, a warm, contained circle of light that lovingly illuminates only the very edges of your vision, painting the nearby air with a comforting, amber hue. Beyond this intimate radiance, the vastness of the library recedes into a soft, inviting darkness, a velvety expanse where countless stories patiently wait, their quiet presence a profound, reassuring hum in the stillness. Your breathing, once perhaps a little quicker, now deepens, each inhalation a slow, unfurling wave, each exhalation a long, soft sigh, carrying away any lingering tension, any stray thought, leaving only a deepening sense of peace in its wake. This quiet presence of the books, these silent companions, seems to lull you further, drawing you deeper into a state of profound, cozy stillness. It's as if the very air around you is imbued with the gentle energy of all the tales held within these shelves, a collective whisper of slumber that encourages your own journey into rest. The rain outside, a steady, rhythmic murmur against the window pane, becomes an integral part of this lullaby, a natural metronome for your slowing heart, a soothing backdrop to the quiet unfolding of your evening. Each drop that streaks down the glass is a tiny, glistening path, vanishing as quickly as it appears, mirroring the gentle dissolution of your waking thoughts as sleep begins to gather around you. You feel the plush comfort of the armchair, its soft leather yielding just so, molding to your form as if designed specifically for this very moment of serene surrender. It is a vessel of comfort, holding you gently, securely, as you drift. The warmth from the lamp, now a familiar friend, wraps around you like a soft blanket, a subtle warmth that permeates the air, inviting your muscles to relax further, to release their hold, to simply be. There is no need for effort, no need for striving, only the sweet, simple act of letting go. The quiet of the library is not an empty quiet, but a full one, rich with the potential of dreams, with the promise of rest. It is a quiet that understands the need for peace, a silence that cradles you tenderly. You are surrounded by the gentle scent of old paper and leather, a subtle, earthy fragrance that speaks of timelessness and comfort, a scent that calms the mind and soothes the spirit. It is the aroma of stories waiting to be dreamt, of knowledge softly slumbering, of worlds held gently within pages. Your thoughts, if any still linger, become like distant clouds, drifting lazily across a vast, blue sky. They no longer demand your attention, no longer hold your focus. Instead, they soften, blur at the edges, and begin to dissipate, melting into the tranquil expanse of your inner world. You are becoming lighter, more ethereal, as if gently floating on a calm, dark sea, carried by imperceptible currents towards the shores of sleep. The boundaries between yourself and the comforting quiet of the library begin to soften, to blur, and you feel yourself becoming one with this peaceful space. The soft rhythm of your breath continues its steady, soothing cadence, a gentle rise and fall that echoes the quiet ebb and flow of the night. Each breath is a deepening, a further descent into the serene embrace of slumber. The gentle hum of the world outside, the distant, muffled sounds of the sleeping city, are absorbed and softened by the thick walls of the library, reaching you only as the faintest whisper, a sound that merely confirms the profound peace within. You are ready now, truly ready, for the quiet unfolding of sleep, for the gentle journey into dreams, held safe and warm within the hushed heart of this ever-open library, drifting, deeper and deeper into the softest, most profound rest.